Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about the news that broke of Robyn being fired from RHOP.
Listen here, I need you to subscribe, like, share, comment below. We are about to get to this Robyn getting fired from Real Housewives of Potomac. You ready to read the statement, Blair?
I am.
Let's go.
She says, yes, I will not be returning for season 9 of RHOP. Mm-hmm. She says, this is reality. The network did not invite me back. She says, I was fired, for lack of better words. Mm-hmm. I won't sugarcoat the situation and say, oh, I'm walking away and this is a break or anything. This is a network decision.
Your first thoughts when you first heard Robyn got fired in her statement, Blair?
I was thinking it was about time. I thought that they were going to get rid of her after the whole hiding information behind a paywall with Juan. But she did come out. She did the interviews with Andy for them to get to the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. And I really did feel like this season of RHOP was pretty much her season to see, are you going to bring it or is this going to be your last season? So I think this was a test for her that she failed. Because I don't feel like she really gave us what we were looking for. By her and Juan just sitting up there talking about, I don't care, it doesn't matter, I don't care. That's not giving the people what they want.
No.
And I think that Robyn, she just refused to play the game. Now, I can understand if you got over a situation and in reality it's not an issue for you anymore. But people want to see some type of genuine feeling, some type of genuine communication with your husband, and they didn't provide that.
Do you think that at any point she thought she could be fired?
I don't think so. I think it was a shock to her. I think it probably was a shock.
And that's where I'm coming from as well. I really think that she thought she couldn't get fired. That's why she performed the way that she performed this past season. There will never be a season, as we review Real Housewives of Potomac. So after you watch this, if you want to go back and watch our reactions and our reviews of the Real House of Potomac, we got the whole playlist for you. I said throughout that reaction and throughout the reviews of this past season, there will never be a season to where it will be catered to one person 100%. This was a make or break moment for Robyn to rather get a raise or to be completely off the show. And I don't think she understood the gravity of the moment.
No.
Like, I think she really thought like it was just going to be a regular Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going to be here just to be here. And then on top of that, she didn't have relations with most people on the cast. She wasn't talking to Wendy as much. Not saying she had beef with Wendy, but she had beef with Candace. So you're not telling us about basically the show, right? I mean, you're not telling us about your marriage. You're not telling us what happened. And even, I think it's actually better if she was over it and talking about it. Because now you can reenact it and things of that nature. Now, we wouldn't know that it's a reenactment. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that you're not talking about it, the fact that you're not really giving us no insight, we know the same amount that we knew before. After watching this whole season that was about you.
And to me, it was more so of us getting a look into how you felt in that moment and what the effect it had on you and your relationship. And I feel like she was given opportunities, like the conversation she had with Juan in the house. I feel like she knew she had to have those conversations. They was dry. And then the moment where and then when it came to Gizelle and pulling the friends, the so-called friends together so they could have a sit down with Robyn and have her share her emotions. And she took it more so of like, Gizelle wants me to be mad at Juan. Like, I'm not going to be mad at him, Gizelle.
You're missing
and it's just like, you're missing the point. And she's like, what do you guys want me to do? Sit down and cry? And it's just like, no, open up a little bit.
You about to get fired.
So I just feel like Robyn was given opportunities on top of opportunities to give us a peek of what was going through her mind at the time. I mean, if you even think back to when it was a season where Wendy got her new boobs and Robyn was talking about she was going through this depression. Yeah. And folks have been saying maybe that was around the time when the whole possible cheatation was happening and maybe that's why Robyn was depressed and not getting out of bed. And it's just like, girl, link some things together, like give us a time frame of something. But she's just not.
And also, you did not make yourself a sympathetic figure.
Yeah.
Also, so even if you didn't give us any information, you didn't make yourself like you. you deserve to be fired. Let me start with that. Right? You didn't make us feel sorry for you because your whole opening line is, I don't care.
Yeah.
So now, guess what? If you don't care, Andy or whoever's in charge could be like, well, you don't care about your job.
Exactly.
Because the whole point is we pay you big money to show your life. Now, let's play this game, Blair. Since they was talking about pie and things like that. You know how Karen was talking about, she has pie, put in the freezer, may get it back and things like that. Let's play a game called Blame Pie. Okay. Right? What percentage of the pie do we blame Juan?
I give Juan...
What percentage of the pie? Now, remember, there got to be pie for everybody now.
Yeah. When it comes to Robyn and Juan in this situation.
Robyn losing her job, right?
I'm going to give him 50-50.
You going to give him 50%?
50-50. And the reason why
Help me with
is,
this.
yes, Juan is the one who perpetrated the stuff.
Yes.
Now, Juan, Robyn, y'all are on a show.
Uh-oh.
Juan ain't got no job.
Oh.
Robyn don't have no other job.
Well,
let's work as a couple together to milk this situation.
That's what I think me and Gordon doing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's work together to milk this situation to try to make sure that we maintain our income. So that's why I give it 50-50. Now, 100% Juan is wrong for doing the things that he did with Robyn. But when it comes to her losing her job and really putting it out there in a way that is palatable to the audience, it's 50-50 because they don't care. They don't care what the audience has to think. They don't care what people are saying. Okay, that's fine. I guess we won't see y'all.
See, my thing is, I think I go 80-20.
Okay.
Right? Because I think we lose sight of Robyn is really taking the bullets for what Juan did.
100%.
Like Robyn,
he's the perpetrator.
Robyn is the victim of whatever happened in the marriage.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And we are basically yelling at Robyn like, share it with us. Share it with us. And I don't want us to lose sight that it was done to her.
But if we look at...
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Just 1 second.
All
Don't lose that thought.
Gotcha.
It was done to her. So off top, I can't make it 50-50, right? Now, for her to not hold Juan accountable and for her to basically keep her job, because it's your responsibility to keep your job.
Okay.
It's no one else's responsibility to keep your job. I give Robyn 20 to 25% blame for that. Because at that point, Juan don't respect this woman. He didn't come to the reunion. The woman even pointed out, hey, how come Juan not here to take some of the blame, take some of the bullets and things like that? He was the one who put the credit card down. He was the one that was caught on camera with the photos doing laundry and all the way over there at the laundromat and things like that. And we are putting the pressure on Robyn to basically be like, share all these things.
What?
To share all these things that's been happening to you that hurt you.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I don't think that's 100% fair. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my tongue right there.
Maybe that's how Robyn should have been sounded. Yeah. Okay, like let me hear some cracking in your voice or something, girl. Let's hear the passion. No, I totally agree with that, and I understand like the perspective, and I don't even know if this is her perspective. The perspective of wanting to see him as a united front and marriage. I can understand that.
But he's not doing that.
But he's not doing that.
Exactly.
He's not doing that at all. So when it comes to Robyn expressing like what she felt and what she was going through during that time, we just want to know, I mean, was you mad? Were you upset? Like, and she so vehemently wants to protect Juan, but you expressing what you were going through is not a disservice to your husband.
It's not.
And you saying how it made you feel is not a disservice to your husband. Now, if you trash him and say he's a dog and all this type of stuff, then yes, that's a disservice to your husband, whatever the case may be.
And we don't even care.
And we really don't care to have you dog him out that way. You decided to marry him again. So absolutely, love your person.
We don't care.
Right.
Exactly.
But the thing that the people wanted to know is like, where is the truth from you and what you were going through and experiencing, and how did you guys overcome? Those are the kind of stories that people really like. Even if it's a really bad situation, we want to know how you overcame. But at the same time, there's a point that maybe they didn't overcome nothing. Maybe they just stopped talking about it, and then that's another issue.
I have a question. I have a question, and then we go get out of here, right?
Okay.
If she would have just stayed quiet about the whole thing, do you think she would have still had her job compared to putting it behind a paywall and kind of giving people insight for $5.
Absolutely, because she set herself up. She absolutely did. For her to reveal that on the podcast and to put it on like their, behind the paywall, then you definitely alerted the red alarm that there is something that you're hiding. And there's something you're revealing about your life that you, for some reason, have chose not to reveal on the show that you get paid to
and
do
that's what
it on.
I don't understand.
So if Robyn would have kept quiet, then I really don't think there would have been any of this. But I don't know why she came out to talk about it behind a paywall at all. I mean, rumors can swirl. There's plenty of rumors that we don't know is true. We don't know is fake. But for you to go on to confirm it in the way that you did, you played yourself.
For $5.
Yeah, you played yourself.
For $5. Now this is where you got to get your lashings, Robyn, because you didn't leave. Even though you was honest about being fired, you could have left more graceful. Because even in your statement that Blair read to us, I felt like you was throwing subliminal shots at Candace. For once, as far as we know, to this time and date right now, Candace have not made a tweet about you. Candace have not been on nobody's podcast or nobody's show or nobody live talking about you. And I feel like by you saying, I'm not stepping away, I got fired, you're basically saying, hey, I got fired and Candace got fired too. That's how I read it.
Yeah.
That's how I read it. What was your thoughts on that? Did you feel like there was any subliminals to Candace?
Yeah, because Candace just came out to say that she's going to take a break. She's walking away. And as we've learned through this whole turmoil, Bravo allows people to say what they want to say as far as them leaving the shows, and they back them up. So I absolutely, I think that was a shot at Candace. Now, do I think Candace was fired or walked away? Personally, I think she walked away. I could be wrong, but with the news coming out that she's pregnant, which congratulations. I know that was like a hard decision for them to even come to because of the trauma with her mom and stuff like that. But I think for her health, she made the best decision. And even if she maybe was fired, I mean, all things work for the good. You know what I'm saying? So
why are you subliminally talking about somebody?
Yeah.
Like, you got fired not because of Candace, not because of your failed relationship with Candace. Your relationship with Gizelle couldn't save you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Your problem is that you had a partner. Y'all had a partner. He had a responsibility to support his family. You had a responsibility to tell your life and things of that nature. We didn't even see nothing with your kids. We did not see nothing with your life. You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, then what do we have you here for? We already got Ashley for that.
Yeah.
Who's really not going to share anything. So in your statement, it came off as if, even though people can respect the honesty, I see a lot of people saying respect to Robyn for saying like you got fired and things like that. But at the end, it did came off as if you are still salty about the Candace thing and how she potentially, to Blair's point, maybe she really did take a break and you didn't take a break.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Do you think we would see Robyn again on TV?
I feel like we will. I feel like she might show up as like a friend of Giselle's or something like that, or at a party in the background, possibly. But I do just want to make note, basically, that I think that Robyn is lying about not caring, because whenever someone talks about Juan or the relationship, she gets really upset. So
you even lied in the beginning.
So I think that you do still care, and you don't want to tell us what you're caring about. So.
Oh my goodness, Robyn.
Yeah.
Hopefully your makeup place or like whatever, I think it's a cosmetology place, I don't know what it is, a spa or whatever it is. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully Juan got a job, but at this moment y'all failed to secure the bag.
Yeah.
And
really, I felt like they were giving y'all layup after layup.
What?
Layup after layup.
And he gave him the whole season.
Yeah.
The season episode, please don't quote me, but quote me just a little bit, right? I think the first episode of this past season was the highest rated of all the Housewives.
Yeah.
Because we was anticipating on what is Robyn going to say, what is Juan and them going to do, because we knew that she was kind of in trouble for the paywall. We understood at BravoCon that they was basically booing and things like that because of the heat that Robyn got for doing things behind the paywall.
Yeah.
So for once, you was forced, for one, we thought you was going to get fired before this season.
Yeah.
So the fact that they brought you back, we was like, oh, they definitely going to hold your feet to the fire.
Like, this was Robyn's performance plan Like if you've had a job and you might
understand,
and you might slip a little bit in your work, and your job has to put you on a performance plan and if you do well, you get to keep your job. If you don't, you out. Robyn was on a performance plan, and I don't know if she knew it.
I don't think she understood that she had to, like, there's certain opportunities in your life that doesn't come as easy as this. To talk about your life. Potentially, if you're over it, if you're not over it, you get paid 6 figures to share your life. You sign up for this. This is not the first season of it. She had the potential. I don't know if you're going to agree with this, because I understand she's part of the GEB and y'all don't like the GEB, right? Y'all make them sound like a real gang. You okay? You know what I'm saying? But she had the potential to, if she was to do this season well, to be like one of the most memorable housewives of all time.
Yeah. She could have made herself an anchor.
This is one of the. This is one of the times to where you could have been memorable. This could have been one of the most memorable seasons, and you could have got everybody paid on that cast, because everybody would have kept watching. Because if you just would have kept making it about you and Juan, as the producers was trying to make it, everybody would have been like, "Oh, we got to tune in next week. We got to tune in next week," and you could have got everybody paid on that cast.
Yeah,
but you didn't. And now, guess what? You're gone.
And it's funny, like the nerve of Robyn to question Chris at the reunion.
That's weird, right?
And to question the men and want to get down to the real nitty gritty answers. And what's funny is that she asked all these questions, but when it was an opportunity for her to ask Juan the questions that we really wanted to know, well, this is what Juan said, so I gotta believe him. What? But you ask all these other men 50-11 questions. But yeah, it's like, but you can't ask your husband more than 2.
That you are trying to keep your job. Your job is not an interviewer, okay, to ask questions. Your job is to display your life.
Right.
And now you're gone.
Yeah.
So where do you think that leaves? I'm sorry to mention it, but I gotta mention it. She's part of the GEB.
Gizelle.
Where does that leave Gizelle?
She's gonna latch on to somebody else. I think Gizelle has a hard time standing on her own.
I think she's spiraling.
I think that she is one of those mean girls who needs a posse in order for her to feel powerful, and she needs people to laugh at her jokes and to laugh at the people that she's making jokes about. So I think she's going to just try to recruit Mia. Ashley, I don't know if she's coming back or not, but I think she's going to recruit Mini Robyn to come and be her, what's funny is to be her Robyn to her Batman. So she's going to recruit another Robyn.
Do you think, and this is my last question, I'll let y'all go, that firing Robyn was a shot at Gizelle? Basically like a warning, like, look,
possibly, I don't necessarily think so, but I definitely think that seat change was a shot to Gizelle. Second chair.
I think this was a shot. I think Gizelle is on probation. I wish I had my pink slips. You get what I'm saying? I think she's on probation because she's like, listen here, I understand this is the person, because they know she don't talk to Candace. Candace not even returning back. She know she don't talk to Wendy. You know what I'm saying? Karen is on and off. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Depending on their love-hate relationship. We will get rid of your comfort to make you uncomfortable.
Right.
Because now you have to perform. You want to be the anchor of the show? You are the anchor of the show. You are the face of the show. Now you will have the full responsibility of carrying a show. You will not have no Robyn. You will not have no Karen. Because we don't know what state Karen's going to be in with this whole thing that she's going through. So, Gizelle, save us. Batman, save us. And I think they are waiting. This is a shot, potentially, for Gizelle to be gone after next season. That is mine. And it's rather going to be she's going to be fired or she's going to bow out.
Okay.
I think they made it uncomfortable for her that she could be like, this is not fun anymore. No one's talking to me. I don't like nobody that I'm shooting with. I'm good.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Anything else?
That's it.
Listen here. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment. We did review Housewives of Potomac again. Go back and watch it. And we see y'all next time.
Bye.
Y'all be good.